Hello, I'm Brian Johnson, and you're watching Better Cocktails at Home. Now, this is a show where every month we kind of pick a theme for cocktails, drinks, that sort of thing, and then we make drinks usually once a week around kind of a theme, right? So this month for February, our theme is Disneyland, Disney drinks, that kind of stuff. So our family's going to be taking a trip to Disneyland in February, so I thought, hey, that's a great tie-in. I've always wanted to do Disney drinks just because there's some really cool ones. And so, yeah, I'm excited about it. We're going to do some cool stuff this month. And so we're going to have a special guest this month for a couple episodes. We're doing a drink that's inspired by Disneyland. We're doing a drink from a restaurant in Disneyland. We're doing a drink from Club 33. So, yeah, it's going to be really cool and really fun. So the drink we're making in this episode, I pulled it from Trader Sam's, which is a super popular bar at Disneyland, and then there's the Grog Grotto at the Disney World in Florida. And this is one of my favorite drinks on the menu. Some of the drinks I'm not a big fan of, but this one is the Angolada, and I love it. I think it's super tasty, and I think it's actually a really good value for your money when you're going down there and buying a drink at Disneyland, which is known for the high prices. But it is tasty, and we're going to make it right now. So an Angolada. So an Angolada is a portmanteau. So portmanteau is a fun word for when you put two words together and smash them together. So Angolada comes from Angostura, Colada, right? So it's a portmanteau, and the actual drinks of the Angostura Colada was created by a bartender named Zach Overman. I think he's out of Brooklyn. And so now that drink's a little bit different. So we're going to make the version that I think they make at Trader Sam's from what I've seen and kind of based on my recollection from taste. And so we're going to do that one. I'll talk about the other one, the Angostura Colada from Zach Overman, afterwards. So this is going to be a shake and drink, right? So we're going to use our mixing tin. Now, the way I do it is all equal parts. Makes it super simple, very easy, that kind of stuff. So we need some creme de coconut. So this one is one of the popular ones, and then you have Coco Lopez in the can. This one is just much easier to use. I kind of like the flavor of Coco Lopez a little better, but this one's just so gosh darn easy to get out of the jar normally, sort of. There we go. Maybe. There. So we want 1 ounce of this. Right, so that's pretty close to 1 ounce. Like I said, it's not like cream of coconut's not the easiest stuff to measure out there, but get it close. You're almost always going to want to use like a spoon or something to kind of get it out of there. And it's got tons of fat in it, so it's not going to want to have anything stick to it. All your liquids are just going to sit right in there until the very end. But you can kind of get most of it out with a bar spoon. All right, so we got our creme de coconut. That's our big sweet component. Next, I like to do an ounce of pineapple juice, right? So we're going at equal parts. So fresh pineapple juice is great, but also the canned Dole stuff I think is fantastic, works really well. Next up, we're going to do some lime juice. So this adds like the sour component to it, right? The citrus. So we do, again, an ounce of this. You get nice, easy, simple ratios, that kind of stuff. Always go fresh squeezed lime juice. It's the best. Gives you the best results, I think. All right, there we go. Ounce of lime juice. I'm going to double strain it now just because I don't want any lime juice pulp in it. Boom, done. All right, next up, we're going to add our rum. So we're doing Smith & Cross because that's what it calls for explicitly on the menu. So we're doing an ounce of Smith & Cross. This is an amazing rum. I loved it. I've been using it for years. It's absolutely fantastic. Good high proof to it, good flavor, just amazing. Now, big ingredient, Angostura. So Angostura is 44.7% alcohol, so it actually contributes as a base spirit to this drink. So it's got the bitterness, it's got spice, and then Angostura itself is a rum base. So we're gonna do a full ounce of Angostura, right? You don't have to take the top off. If you're just making it for a couple of them, right, I just do this. If you're making a bunch of them, obviously you're gonna want to take the top off, but that's how long it takes to get an ounce of Angostura. It doesn't take long. I just leave the top on. And add that in. Those are all of the ingredients, right? So all simple, all equal parts. Now we're gonna add our ice to our mixing tin. Oh, there we go. And we need ice to there because the coconut, cream to coconut is really hard to integrate. So you can pour it in, and then we're gonna give it a nice hard shake, as hard as you can. Okay. And it's this, you'll see in a second, but it's just such a dark, deep ruby red. It's a really cool color. All right, and they serve it up in like a nice tall glass. So this is like a big zombie glass I have. So we're gonna strain this in. We got that. So now we need to add crushed ice. This is pebble ice. If you have that, this is definitely the preferred ingredient. If you don't have it, you can use like crushed ice, but this is, pebble ice is the way to go here. And then normally at Trader Sam's, they garnish it with a swizzle stick and a palm, or not a palm, pineapple frond. I don't have any pineapple fronds, so we're just gonna go with a swizzle stick from Trader Sam's and a straw. So that's the Angostura Colada. Love this drink. I get all the flavors coming through. Nice balance to it. So now the Angostura Colada from Overman. So that one actually uses 1.5 ounces of rum, I think 3/4 ounce of Smith & Cross, like 2 ounces of pineapple. So the ratios are just very different. For me, it's too sweet and it's not balanced the way I want it. This equal parts version, way more appealing to me. It's just really, just the flavors that I like coming through in the right way. So I definitely urge you to look up that recipe. It's online. I can put it in the description down below so you can kind of see the difference. But yeah, the equal parts version, Trader Sam's, I love it. Angolada, it's amazing drink. Color's great. Creaminess, that kind of thing, just works really well. So yeah, let me know if you like this one or if you make the Overman version with the Angostura Colada, which one you like better. But we're going to be back with more drinks of Disney on more episodes coming up this month. So thank you so much for watching, and we're going to see you on the next episode.